Hello, heathens. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream. I really had to think about what day it was. I'm like, what day is it today? Is it Friday, perhaps? I'm going to be really weird. We have not been sleeping at all. Dude, I don't know if I've ever had insomnia quite this bad. It's only been the last 2 nights, but I don't... Not last night. The night before last. I could not fall asleep until 8 a.m. I fell asleep at 8 a.m. and then woke up at like noon or something like that. So I got like 4 hours of sleep. It was terrible. And then last night I fell asleep at 6 a.m. Like could not fall asleep. Finally fell asleep at 6 a.m. Woke up at 10:30, was up again for an hour, and then woke up again at 2. My sleep schedule is just like, it's insane. It's absolutely ridiculous. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. What is up? Happy freaking Friday. Happy almost 4th of July. Daniel, Scott, Remy, Blood of Heroes, Healer, Scott Miller, Ashley Lane, XM202, Broken Prophet, Sizzle Chest. Did I say backhand? Old Nerdy, Scott Miller, Dennis B. Walters, Robin Carnigan, Franklin, Ashley, I think I said that already. Welcome to the stream. Over on Rumble, we have Backhand. We have Old Nerdy. What's up, Jarrell? Welcome. Welcome. Happy 250 birthday. What's up, Fernando? What's up, Michael Coulter? Happy mother freaking hi, you all. 4th of July weekend.
Does everyone have their Somali flags
out? Everybody fly those Somali flags up and proud. Hi, John Roberts and the Raccoonies. Welcome to the stream. I forgot. I didn't even know that Taylor Swift was getting married tomorrow. Keanu was supposed to be on tonight.
Stop yawning.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm getting no sleep. Hi, Scooter. Keanu was supposed to be on tonight, but she unfortunately had to cancel. It was like a couple hours ago, I want to say, at this point. Yeah, she said it's been so hot in the city that the internet keeps going out. Like her internet keeps going out. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, like honestly, no worries. She's going to come on next week, Friday. And then she was like, yeah, it's probably not helping the power grid or anything either with Taylor Swift's 1,000 person wedding at Madison Square Garden. I didn't even realize they were getting married at Madison Square Garden. That's insane.
I'm sure they're keeping the AC at 78 like Mandani directed them.
That's also exactly what Keanu said.
Yeah.
She's like, you know, our mayor over here told us we have to keep our temperature at 78 degrees. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift is building a freaking castle in the middle of... Apparently they have... What did she say? Oh my gosh, hold on, let me find it. Yeah, they hired the military to protect them for the wedding. They hired the frickin' military, apparently.
No borders,
Hi, Halfbot.
No walls.
I don't know.
Why would they need that? Borders. What are we doing?
I'm not even gonna... XM202 says my AC is set at 60. Hell yeah. James Evans is at 69. Ours is at 75, but for my Hawaiian ass, that's plenty. That's good. Like, I don't need it to be any colder than that because I will get legitimately cold. Daniel, yeah. Yeah, Daniel, yes. Let them eat cake. I mean, so that's what's going on. Swifties are so 2020. Hi, Shersho. Welcome to the stream. That's a good question. I don't know if it's the guard or some private contractor. That is a very good question. Mine is at 75 because I'm in the basement most of the time. Oh, Healer. That's nice. That is nice. I don't know. I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. I'm not going to crap all over her, because I don't know her as a person. And so I can't, go out there. She's probably an asshole because a lot of those famous people are, but maybe she's not. Maybe she's a nice person. I don't know. I don't know her at all. I don't like her music though. It's not for me. This was from 2 hours ago before the stream even started. Let me get to this too before I forget. Oh my goodness. RJP, thank you so much. That didn't ding, but thank you. That is a $25 donation from RGP. RGP, I don't know if you're here in chat tonight, if you're getting some much deserved rest, but thank you so very, very much. That is so sweet. We're kicking it off with an orange boy tonight. Oh my goodness. And then from Mr. Backhand.
Hi Shaw, extra love and anti-anxiety hugs. Heart. Extra heart 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 heart.
Backhand, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the golden shower bird. Yay! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All of the anti-anxiety hugs are helping Backhand. The extra tards are helping Backhand. We're doing this. We're doing it good. We're doing it proud. Backhand, thank you so much. I do have a good update. Okay, so yesterday we went to go look at 2 houses. One of them, you guys, all right, I got to give you this update because I swear to God, I'm going to get to the other 2 donations too. There's 2 more after this. I see them. I love you guys. I promise I'm getting to them. I think, yeah, you know what, Daniel, I'm kind of with you on that. I don't like her music. It's not for me. I do think she gets too much hate. It's her fans that deserve it. I agree. And I think the reason she probably gets so much hate is probably because of her fans. You know, her music is pretty standard pop music, so it's not like, I'm not going to crap all over it. I'm sure some of the songs are well written. Personally, pop music like that, I've said this before, it sounds like nails on a chalkboard to me. And I can't explain why. I just hate it. Like, when I listen to it, I'm just like, oh. But it's still, you know, it's not like trash music. It's not, I've heard worse music, you know, it's definitely not that bad. But yeah, her fans are so over the top that it's like, just please stop.
It's a cult.
It's a cult. Yeah, that and Dave freaking Matthews Band. For some reason, if you don't like Dave Matthews Band, oh my God. Oh, she endorsed. They all endorse Kamala, idiots. The Zia new Muse album is out. It's good. Oh, that's interesting. Muse was playing up here, and it's funny. Nick and I were talking about it. How kind of we really only listened to the one album, and I really enjoyed that album. And then after that, I kind of lost track of them. And Nick said that after they got real poppy, which is kind of weird. But I'm curious to see if their new album is. I mean, if you're saying it's good, Healer, it must be more along the lines of what I started liking them as. I have an older sister that likes her, but she is desperate to stay young and hip. Scott Miller, let's hook up with my dad. Yeah. Huey Lewis and the Muse.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so yesterday we did go look at 2 houses. I got to tell you guys. So the house that I really wanted, right? That I was like, "Oh, awesome. It's 3 bedrooms." And like a full, like a finished basement that we could put the studio in. And the basement, it wasn't like a huge basement. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like, oh, the basement's the size of the house. But it was a room big enough that like the whole studio could have fit, and very comfortably. You know, we could have transitioned, you know, moved the camera between the drums and the studio. And like, it was bigger than the room that we're in now. So it would have been great for that. And then it had 3 bedrooms upstairs. So, you know, it could be a bedroom for me and Nick, and a bedroom for Cece. And then we'd have a spare bedroom where Nick could put his PC in there. I was like, oh, great. The kitchen was decent. Like, you know, looking at photos, you never really know. Well, Scott, oh, that's hilarious. Well, they would be a good match if they were, neither of them were. How old is she? That's the other question. Because she might be. Yeah, she might be too old for what my dad's taste is also. They're both, it's hilarious. They're both too vain to to want to date each other. Oh, she's 36. She looks good for 36. I'll say that. She looks great.
Anyone with money looks good. The Kardashians look like gremlins, and then they got money and look amazing.
Also true.
Objectively.
Objectively. No, I know what you're saying, though. Yeah, like also true. So I was like, okay, great. And I mentioned it had a pool and a hot tub, and I was like, oh my God, for content, that would be absolutely incredible. So I really wanted to see this house. I was very excited. Hi, Scott Scale Shredder. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. And so I was super excited to see this place. We finally get to see it. They finally start showing it. We go to see it on, I'm sorry, was it yesterday or was it Wednesday? I think it was yesterday. It was yesterday. So we finally get to go see it yesterday, and we're like, okay, cool. And we another house they aren't showing and for a week or 2 because they got to get it ready for showing, blah blah blah. We went to go see 2 houses yesterday. She's 59. Oh, Scott, she's actually a little older than my dad. Yeah, Scott, yeah, she would be. My dad would know. I don't think my dad, he should, because it would probably be good for him, but he won't. I think the youngest I could see my dad going at this point is women in their 30s. But here's the thing. He isn't rich enough to get young women in their 30s. He's just not. He's working on it though, apparently. Hi, Superior Nav. Welcome. Jarrell, yeah. So, I don't know if you know this, Jarrell, but my dad used to be married to a girl I went to high school with who is 2 years younger than me. Actually, technically they are still married, but they're not together anymore.
Been together for how many years?
I think a little over 2 years now, I want to say. Maybe even a little longer. But yeah, she's moved out and like lives with her boyfriend but my dad still plays music with her and like sees her. Apparently they hike together sometimes, and I'm just
Still
like,
trying.
he's still trying. I'm like, oh, Dad. So anyway, we go to see this house yesterday, and I'm super pumped. I'm like, I love the location. It's got a decent piece of land. Like, it's got a fence around it. Like, everything in the photos looked great. And so we get there and we walk in, and immediately it smells bad. Immediately it smells like dog. And then we start looking around, and the place sucks. The place sucks. It is a crap hole. And then we find out. So we get up there and we're just like, ugh. You know, Nick and I both go in. I'm trying not to be too negative because the realtor is showing us around, and I don't want to just shit all over the house and be like, bleh. But it sucks. Then we go out and we see the pool. And so we're looking at it too. And I'm like, all right, well, the bedrooms upstairs are tiny, like tiny, tiny. Probably wouldn't be able to fit all of our furniture. The closet, definitely not big enough for both of our clothes. The bathroom was like a little broom closet. Like, they tried to stuff 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms into a place where they needed just 2 bedrooms. Like, that would have worked out a little bit better. So anyway, and I'm like, all right, well, the basement space is really good. Healer, I saw it. I read it in my brain, but they tried to scam me, James Evans. They really did. So, but I was like, okay, but the basement is really, great. We could set up the whole studio in the basement, and like, could we live with small rooms? Maybe we could. And I was like, and it has a pool. Then the realtor tells us, oh, the pool has been closed and hasn't been up and running for 2 years. 2 years. And yes, Healer, it's a stream. I'm the only one on it. And in order for us to, oh my God, Remy, in order for us to get it up and running, we would have to pay for it, have someone come in and pay for the pool. They posted photos of a pool with water in it, like it was part, and the hot tub too, by the way, like it was part of the house and the pool was open. All the photos showed the pool like with actual water in it. Yeah, backhand. It's a dream house when you find out the house is a nightmare. So yeah, it's just not, it's, pools are money. Yeah, we're not doing it. Immediately I'm like, that's not sure. Daniel, you would think, when we were trying to buy a house up here, it was so frustrating with how many times owners listings half bought. I can only imagine. We're not even trying to buy. We're just renting. We're just looking at renting a house because my sister's moving here and we need a lot more space. And also it would just be nice because we've got the drum set and having it be a quieter, like a standalone house. Such clickbait. I can't say words. God damn it. Such clickbait. Hi, Joseph Tizio. Welcome to the stream. I love pools. I don't mind taking care of a pool either. Help clean it or whatever and make sure it's all good. If they have just a pool person come out to make sure it's good once a week or whatever it is, like you're the landlord. So we're definitely not going with that place. I can only imagine what it's like to buy up here. I'm not even looking at, like, to me, it's just, I'm sorry. I just don't think I can I'm sure housing prices are like this in most markets because we've actually looked. I bought my house with an above ground pool. The pool needed a new pool. I had fun tearing it down though. Scott, I feel like an above ground pool is one of those things that if I had it, I would not be mad at it because I found out how much it costs to put an in-ground pool and it's like insane. Oh, half bought. I see. The houses that posted 4 bedrooms, but you walked through 1 bedroom to get to a bedroom. It was really an attached study. Yeah, that's not an extra bedroom. I hate when they do that. I hate it. And then, the prices up here too. Backhand, exactly. I'm already at the beach. Who needs a pool when I'm already at the beach? I swam in hotels pool I stayed at. Frank, hotel pools are the best. I love it. Yeah, if you had a pool girl, what's up, Joe Dog? Welcome to the stream. Joe Dog, I know. This is crap. Absolute crap. That Sony is ending physical media. Like, I think we've all talked about this a lot and how we've seen it coming. Does a doghouse count as a shed? We have storage in the back and it's just like this little tiny doghouse. Yeah, probably. a private beach. But yeah, so anyway, oh yeah, Superior Nav. It's crazy. It's crazy everywhere. Like, I've actually looked at other smaller markets, and yeah, there are some places that are a bit cheaper, but you're kind of living in the middle of nowhere. Like, that always, it's just that I just get depressed. Like, I just get too depressed. It's not worth my mental health. Honestly, it sucks to say. I can't go back to living in the middle of nowhere. I just can't. Oh, Drill, it's ridiculous. I haven't even looked at a pool since 2023. Oh, I'm surprised, Daniel. The place that you guys stayed when you were on vacation didn't have one. Wow. Holy crap. Frank, that's insane. That is insane. But it's insane. Like 34 acres for 360,000. That is like dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. Superior Nav, you know, and some people are totally cool with that. I don't need some giant house, but I do need some space in a house. But anyway, it's hard to, like, I do look at stuff that's for sale, and it's like, for anything decent, $700,000. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, if you're looking at things, and first of all, in the 300,000 range, you're looking at a 2-bedroom complete and utter shithole. That's like a townhouse and attached. You're not looking at, like, there's nothing in the 300,000s. Getting into the 400,000s, also same thing. They're shitholes, like, just straight up shitholes. 500,000 doesn't really get you much. That's not, like, it'll get you something that probably needs to be fully renovated, but you could live in it, but it just is kind of shitty. No acres. There's no acres. There is no acres. Hi, TZ Burton. Welcome to the stream. All right, hold on. I gotta finish this. I got way off on a tangent. Look at this.
Here I lay, still and breathless, just like always. Still, I want some more. Mirrors sideways. Who cares what's behind? Just like always. Still your passenger. Let's see if Voice Lady does it like Chino.
She doesn't.
Oh, and happy 4th of Booba.
She doesn't. She cut off. First of all, she doesn't, and then she cuts off a booba looba looba loobies. 1.5 million for a shitty house as a start. Dude. That's, who can afford that? Who can? This is unacceptable. I'm sorry, but it's unacceptable. No. Scott, that's pretty good price. Scott, what state are you in again? If you don't mind sharing, this is not okay. Still and breathless, just like always. Still, I want some more. That's that part. Okay, that part I'm pretty sure is Maynard. Oh.
I decided to eat healthy, so I ate some plain Greek yogurt with raspberries. That tasted like a butt. I added some xylitol, and that made it tolerable. I wonder if Voice Lady actually says xylitol.
She said xylitol. Old Nerdy, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much for the golden shower bird. You know what, Old Nerdy, plain Greek yogurt is rough. I'll show you what we have been eating, and honestly, it makes a big difference, and it doesn't add a ton of calories or sugar. So hold on. Let me get it. I'll be right back. We need a grievance for Voice Lady. I've got to get to another one. Franklin, thank you so much. Anyway, I think that's Maynard's part, I think. Unless I'm, like, re-reing out. But anyway, sorry. Thank you so much, Franklin. Thank you so much, Old Nerdy. There's another one. Hang on. Let's do this, too. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much, Blood of Heroes. We're at 85. We're just 150 away.
From all corners of the world and everywhere in between, we have all gathered here to show some love to Shaw Anderson. The woman who never quits and who has the ability to turn every eye in the room towards her. Much respect and love to you, Shaw. Heart, heart, heart.
You guys give me so much love and I can't take it, and I love you. And I'm going to listen to Passenger later because it's one of my favorite songs of all time. Just like always. That's Chino's part. Still I want some more. Mirror sideways. Who cares what's behind? Just like... Oh, yeah, Maynard James Keenan. I love Maynard so much. I'm going to put him in my pocket. Backhand, I listened to a little bit of music while we were driving yesterday. I did. I gotta tell you guys more of my updates. I'm probably not listening to music the same way I used to, where I would listen to my loud music like as I'm driving. I haven't started driving by myself. I'll give you the updates. Blood of Heroes, thank you so very much for the freaking orange boy and for the wonderful words. I'm just very overwhelmed with all of the love and all of the, you guys are just, I just love you guys. Okay, you guys are, Daniel, shush your face, and Healer, you shush your face. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are just the most wonderful heathens. We're at 85. We're 115 away. It's been an orange boy and a golden shower bird night, you guys. My goodness. We're just getting started. Just getting started. I have to, oh, that's what I was going to grab. Okay. Wow. Half bot. That's amazing. That is amazing, Scott. I am jelly. You have been shushed. Deftones has an album leak from 2008 called Euros. Look it up. I would like to know more. Let's get it started. Those aren't the original words, and we all know it. All right. I'm going to use the restroom. Guys, backhand, does this make your eyes all squiggly? I wore this dress to go to look at a house on Wednesday. All right, hold on. Be right back. BRB. I am back, and I gotta just go immediately put this back in the fridge. But Old Nerdy, we've been eating these, and it does help a lot. They're Chobani. There's 20 grams of protein in this, 0 added sugar, and it's flavored raspberry lemon. It's honestly, it really helps. Wonder what they put in it. It really helps because it tastes a lot better. Thank you, Scott. Ugh. Healer, yeah, these are really good. They're really good. So I think it helps way better than having plain Greek yogurt, because plain Greek yogurt sucks. It really is. I know it's good for you. It sucks. It really is the worst. And if you're not enjoying your food, like, I know. I've been so burpy, you guys. All right, I'll be right back again. I shall return. All right, there we go. Yeah, CJ, key lime Greek is good too. Ooh, I like me some key lime Greek. Key lime flavored anything, honestly. The Oikos 000 is really good too, Frank. I like that one as well. Yeah, honey vanilla Greek. You gotta flavor it with something. It's gotta be flavored with something. That's why Chair is so appalled. When in Greece, eat their yogurt. I wonder if you go to Greece, what the yogurt there is like. Is it really the same as our Greek yogurt that we get here? I'm so curious. But yeah, So what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, so that was yesterday. That was one of the houses that we looked at. We're obviously not going to go at that one. The other house that we looked at, I'm so torn. So there is, okay, look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Hi, Courtney. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Happy Friday. Ooh, peach is a good flavor. Peach is a good flavor. Craisins. I like some craisins. As long as they're not raisins. Cranberry raisins, yes. Jam granola. It's all good in the yogurt. Ooh, that does sound really tasty. That does sound tasty. Thanks, TZ Burton. Thank you. This is, we're nice and cozy over here. So the other house that we looked at, I'm so torn. It's honestly, at the end of the day, it's also who's going to accept us. So one house that we looked at previously, it's on the smaller side and the basement's not finished. We could still put the studio in the basement. It just wouldn't be finished. You know, we'd have to lay down rugs and we'd be sitting in an unfinished basement, which is not the end of the world. You know, we could do that. Because the bedrooms upstairs are pretty small. Like, it's, you know, you can fit a bed in there. And, like, Sienna will have a bed and a TV and stuff. But the third bedroom, like, it's too small to put all the studio equipment in. With the 2 PCs and the drum set, like, it's just, I just don't think it's going to work. But we could put it in the unfinished basement, which, again, it's not the end of the world. That house is a brand new build. No one's lived in it before. But they're also not supplying a washer and dryer. So we would have to buy one. and then they're like, well, you can take it with you when you leave. And it's like, but if we go move to another house that we're renting, we can't take a washer and dryer with us because every other rental we've looked at has a washer and dryer. Same thing with apartments. The washer and dryer is always there. So that it's like, that's the one thing. And then the other thing is that I'm not super crazy about the location of it. And I think for me, the reason I'm not so crazy about the location of it is because have been dealing with this like agoraphobia like situation that I'm getting much better at, and I'm working my butt off. But I haven't started going out with by myself yet, and I'm worried that because it's, you know, set so far back from the main road that it's going to take me longer and longer when I do start leaving by myself to get out there. And finally, like, make it to places that I need to go. So that's kind of, those are the pros and cons of that place, right? It's like a brand new build, but there's no washer and dryer, and it's set kind of far back. Not super far back, but enough that, like, in your agoraphobic brain, kind of, you're just like, ooh, that's going to take me some work to start going out. And then it's, Dengar, I'll try not to. So here's the thing. Hi, Hatebreed. Happy Friday. You know what? I forgot to call Lamar up. I need to call Lamar up or something. More ass cactus. So that's the one house that we looked at. Now, we actually don't know if it's still available. One of the other ones that we looked at yesterday is an older home, like not super old, but, you know, 87. And they updated some stuff, but they didn't update everything. So it's like half updated, half not, but it's freaking huge. I mean, this is like, it has 4 bedrooms upstairs. It has 4 bedrooms upstairs, and they're all big. They're all big. Like, the master bedroom is so big, and it has a huge walk-in closet. And the bathrooms, they did redo both bathrooms, and they're nice. They're like very nicely done. Remy, in house years, it's a little on the older side. And when we walked in, so Jarrell, you also asked, like, how does it smell? It smelled stale when we walked in. It didn't smell bad. It didn't smell like pet or like gross, but it smelled stale. And it was, you know, like, it's like it had been shut up for a while. Remy, no, just in house years, not human years. It's just, as houses get older, there tends to be more issues, and, you know, how's the HVAC, things like that. Well, Old Nerdy, it's just for rent. It's not for sale. It's just for rent. It's just for rent. It's not, but it's, you know, they replaced the appliances, but the cabinets are kind of on the rougher side. They painted them, but inside you're like, ooh. So stuff like that. But they did do new appliances. Like, it's got a nice new fridge. It's just so big. So you walk in. So there's 4 bedrooms upstairs. 3 of them are giant. 1 is small, but that is fine. Nick can just put his PC in there. Old Nerdy, Blood of Heroes, that is exactly what Nick asked. He was like, how much is it going to cost to heat this in the winter? That is exactly what he said. That is his worry about that one. he asked them, he's like, if we can find out what their utility bills are in the winter to heat this thing, because that's going to be tough. I'm 40, need more deodorant. I've got deodorant. I'm good. True, Scott. Exactly. That's also true. So we don't know how like the last owners dealt with it. Then downstairs, there's the kitchen, the living room. Yeah, that is so half-bought. That's what we were thinking about. There's a kitchen, there's a living room, there's a separate dining room. There's like another den on the other side of the house that I was like, I want to turn that into an exercise room if we got it. And then there's a third that they can't call it a bedroom. They can call it an office because it doesn't have a closet. But then there's another, they call it an office downstairs. That's kind of a shitty room. Like they clearly didn't do anything to it. So it's just kind of, like janky, like not janky, but kind of, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little gross, but it's not like horrible. And it has a popcorn ceiling just in that room. But anyway, so I was like, oh, we could just put storage in there. I mean, for the space, that one is just like, wow. Wow. Half bought that smart. James Evans, are you renting or do you own? I know because a year ago I lived in an old school house. Winter sucked. Yeah. Blood of Heroes, that's what. But people are right. 87's not that. Yeah, it's a little dingy. Thank you. That was the word I was trying to think of. Dingy. Grody to the max. It's a little dingy. James Evan, that's so funny. Like all the places up here that you rent have a washer and dryer already there. So this place is, I don't know. Again, we could buy a washer and dryer, but if we do, we either have to sell it when we move or I don't know, try to convince wherever we go to let us bring our own washer and dryer, which like, I don't know. So, but yeah, but no, Blood of Heroes, you're right. It's we want to be careful in the winter. It does have AC and like it does have central air. So hopefully that's fine. And again, you're right. 87 isn't incredibly old for a house, but it's just old enough that some stuff is dingy. They would also have to let us paint the living room because they didn't, and it's also dingy. A fresh coat of paint would be fine. I don't mind doing it. I totally will. I was like, I would turn it into a stream. Sienna also said she would help paint, but just a coat of white paint. I'm not asking for anything crazy. Just like let me put a couple coats of white on there to just make it look a little cleaner. And then I think from there, just putting furniture in will make it look really nice. So it's tough. I get where Nick is coming from with wanting a brand new build, and I totally. Oh, also the big one's cheaper. It's cheaper. Healer, are you good at painting? Paint it green for streaming. No, we wouldn't stream in the living room. That would be upstairs. But I could. What do you... Oh, God, Gordon, I've heard you guys don't have that there. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. You don't need a closet. You could buy a wardrobe if you need it as another bedroom. That's true. But we don't. Like, we won't need it as another bedroom because it's just, there would be... Nick and I would have a room. Sienna would have a room. There's a streaming room. Then there's a room for Nick's PC. Then there's just the extra bedroom downstairs. Then there's the living room. Then there's a dining room. We don't even have a dining room table. I don't even know what we would do with a dining room. Scott, that's what I'm going to say yes. Old Nerdy, come help us paint. It's cheaper. The previous renters were probably smokers. You know what? It doesn't smell like smoke in there at all. It's, like I said, a little stale, but not, thank God, it doesn't smell like cigarette smoke or anything like that. Red Rocket over on Rumble. We got a $5. That's a Rumble Yellow Boy over there. Red Rocket, thank you so much. Zia, you're looking beautiful, young lady, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next Thursday on the Jack Show. Red Rocket, thank you. I will be on the Jack Show next Thursday. He asked me last night, and I got to give you guys an update on my anxiety and everything too. I'll give you an update on that as well. Red Rocket, thank you so much. He asked me last night, but we were going to see Jackass, which we did go watch. I did not have a panic attack. Big update. Yeah, there was anxiety for sure. Oh, Old Nerdy, absolutely. Oh, Scott, definitely. Zia's red room of pain and pleasure. Oh my God, I could have a whole room just to shoot spicy content in if we really wanted to. Like, it's so much space. Red Rocket, thank you so very much. We're at 90. We are 110 away from hanging out at the beach in a keen. Daniel, I did have a nice time. So yesterday we did go look at those two houses. I know this is a big update because yesterday felt big. We did go look at those 2 houses, and on the way to both of them, I kept waiting for the anxiety to hit, because basically every time I've been going out, I get, even on times where I get some moments of calm, or I like kind of ease into it a little bit, there's always these rises where it's like, oh, I'm gonna get a panic attack. Nope, okay, all right, we're fine. Oh, the panic attack feels like it's coming. Oh, okay, and that's kind of, it's like this rise, settle pattern that's been happening, or just like, hi, Ravenclaw, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Backhand, you might be onto something. Maybe it was Supergirl that gave me a panic attack. Or just the anxiety is just sitting in my stomach and in my chest the whole time, and then it tends to like calm down a little bit. Yesterday, I kind of kept waiting for the anxiety or the rises, and there just weren't any on the way to go see both houses. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. Then we drove to the other house just to check out the neighborhood again, the new build that we had looked at a week ago or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. We don't even know if it's still available, so that's the other thing. And I had like very baby anxiety, but really not too bad at all. And then we decided to go to the mall and walk around the mall a little bit because it was 97 degrees here yesterday, and we were not going to walk outside, but we wanted to get some exercise. So we went to the mall, which was like a 20-ish minute drive, maybe a little more, 25-minute drive, and then walked around the mall a bit, and got a couple of snacks and then went home and then ate dinner and then went back out to go watch the movie. Now, for some reason, going back out to watch the movie was when the anxiety started. And then as I was sitting in Jackass, the anxiety was rough for a little bit. But once I started laughing and just watching the movie and like actually started laughing to the movie, the anxiety finally went away and I was okay. So it was definitely just so much better than I anticipated yesterday. Like, I know it's not going to be perfect from here on out, and I don't want to expect that it is, because it's going to, there are going to still be ups and downs. The whole experience has been 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Red Rocket, I have not tried using stress balls for my anxiety, but it's not a bad idea. I would try it. Baby anxiety. Supergirl sucks. Have you seen the new Masters of the Universe? No, Thunder. I really wanted to see the Masters of the Universe movie too, but I don't think I was ready for that when it came out. I wanted to be, but I just wasn't yet at that point. But I do think I'm healing. Thank you, James. Thank you, Scott. So just like very slowly getting there. Oh, Zach, we also went to go see Supergirl. I think it was Monday night. It was just us and one other couple in the theater. That was it. At an AMC. Like nothing. Yeah, Remy, praise Chibis. Like, but I've heard good things about it, so I'll watch the Masters of the Universe when it comes out on streaming. I'm bummed I missed it in theaters, but I do want to see it. Ah, Miles.
Nice dress. Happy 22 months.
Miles, thank you so much, and thank you for being a heathen for 22 months and supporting my channels. You are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hell yes. And then we also got 5 from Andrew Thomas as well. Happy 250th birthday, Eve America and beautiful Zia. Would you adopt Courtney and Ashley as your kids to celebrate America's birthday? You know what? I would. If we get that giant house, there would be space for them. If we get that giant house, there would be space for them. Andrew Thomas, thank you so much for the $5. Hell yeah, we're at 95. We are just 105 away. We are almost halfway there. Oh, peckers. Do you think YouTube will allow you to have a dancing goal, or would that be too sexual? Dancing is good exercise. That's a good question. I could maybe have a dancing goal in clothes. Daniel, that is just rude. That is just rude. How dare you? I'm at least old enough to be their grandparents. I mean, who said that? Oh, shit, Joe Dog, I haven't even heard of that one. You know what? The animated stuff has been far better than any of the live-action stuff lately for a while now. I watched Obsession. I don't think you should watch it yet. I went to pee after I checked the effing shower to make sure the chick wasn't in there, and I was freaked the F out, and I eat horror movies and spit them out. Damn, nerdy. Yeah, I'm pushing all horror back until October, and I'll reassess then, because that gives me the rest of July, August, September. That's 3 more months. I should, at that point, be hopefully just good. I should hopefully just be good. Remy has been working on his please. Remy, you're going to get your please. Yeah, the animated DC universe is nothing but hits. Why don't they hire whoever runs the animated DC universe to start making their live action? Maybe that would help. Nerdy, yeah, I'm excited about Obsession, though, when I can get back to it for sure. I will say I know I'm not ready for horror because when we were watching Jackass, because it's an R-rated movie, we so much penis in that movie, by the way. This is just my Jackass review, there's so much penis. As you come to expect from Jackass, there was a lot. But Remy, what was your grievance again? I forgot. Hi, Croc Johnson. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. But yeah, so what the hell was I saying? Oh, we could do this dancing. Dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Frank? Now I want to see it. I mean, it sounds funny. Yeah, that's all. Remy, there was poo stuff. Oh, you're talking about your pleas not being poo. Oh, your grievance not being poo related. You get added to the grievance book with the rest of us, Remy. Dancing queen, only 17. I bet there was more in Ebony and Ivory. Frank, was there a lot of penis in Ebony and Ivory? Was there a bunch of peen in there? I've said too much. I'm already scared to watch it. I'm terrified. I already know. Saw, it is ridiculously hot. Like, I think all over the country right now. He has some good grievances. He does. Rod has some excellent grievances, I must say. Healer, I don't even know when the stream was. Was I out? Was I doing things? Was I at the movies? Maybe that's why. Scott, it's not for everybody, but I have to say, I really love Jackass. It makes me so happy. I was voted most likely to grieve.
Fuck yeah.
100-degree weather, Andrew Thomas. Yeah, no, it's insane. It's insane. He probably has excellent peen as well. You know what? You're right about that, Frank. Pixar, it didn't happen. Oh, what was I gonna say? Ooh. Oh, young and sweet. Healer, that doesn't mean I saw it. I don't live in the Discord. I have my own shit movies that I like. Hey, look, we all have our things. But Jackass was really fun. Best and last. It was a goodbye movie. That's what it was. It was a goodbye movie. And it's interesting, Jackass first started, 27 years ago. And if you've been watching it since then, since you were a kid or whatever, and you kind of grew up with it, like a lot of us did, you started there and they showed a lot of scenes from them and from the early days and stuff that they weren't allowed to show, that couldn't be televised. Looked back on some stuff. You got to see some Ryan Dunn footage that was really nice. Bam was in one part of the movie, and I think it was something that they had filmed for the last movie, I want to say, and they just put it in this one, but I don't think he was here for any new filming for this particular movie, but he was in it briefly. And then, of course, obviously in all the flashback and stuff. But yeah, it was a goodbye. It was a goodbye to the fans and to each other. Not like, that they're never going to see each other again, but to each other in that capacity of sort of doing what they always did in Jackass. And yeah, Bam broke a lot of not Bam. Johnny Knoxville broke a lot of stuff. He wasn't allowed to do much either because that last hit that he took from the bull in the last movie really messed him up, and the doctors were like, yeah, you can't do that anymore. And so they kind of have to be done, but no, it was really fun. Old Nerdy, I've had that exact same thought before. I love how they had a warning before every show, and those guys were clearly not professionals. Yeah, they were just also a bunch of dudes who got together and did crazy shit in their backyard, and they just filmed it, and it got, and it started exploding. There is a 5 from Red Rocket 5. Thank you so much. We're halfway there Red Rocket, thank you so much for another golden shower bird over on Rumble. Zia, has anyone mentioned a happy box or drawer to you where you keep all your happy pictures, memories, and stories that bring a smile to your face? Red Rocket, no, but I actually really love that idea. That's really sweet. I have something sort of like that with Nick, just, you know, that I started when we first got together, saving things that we had done together and pictures and things like that. So I have that, but not something that's more general. Aw, that's really sweet. Thank you. Frank, stop it. I was like, there was no AC when you were a kid. There should have been. I think there was. And then you go, baby pterodactyl. Stop it. Another $1 from Deranged Lunatic. Thank you so much. Z, are you going to turn up your air conditioning to help combat global warming like the mayor of New York wants you to do? Or are you telling him to F off? So,
Change your clothes, but never change yourself.
Franklin, did you just freaking red boy me? Did you just red boy me all over my face? Because I think you did. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Frank, are you freaking serious? You just red boyed me everywhere. You just red boy all over the place. Frank, thank you so much. Are you freaking serious? 402? Oh my God, we're in the 400s officially. This is insane. We're at 202. Thank you so much. That's insane. I've got a new cover up. That was supposed to be a 10, but my finger slipped. Frank, do you want a refund? And I'm serious, because is that true? Right all over my face. Thank you. Healer yells no chargebacks. Healer, but you ask for yours back every time. Thank you so much. That's insane. Thank you. That's crazy. Deranged Lunatic, to answer your question, I'm sort of telling him to F off, but not by a lot. But that's because I'm from Hawaii, and anything colder than 75 is too cold for me. so I haven't set it 75. Oh, my God. Thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. That's it. It's a change. Let's go. Oh, that's right. It's because of his legion. That's true. The legion. Yeah. Takes a lot to feed a legion. A lot of doubloons. All right, you guys, I'm gonna be right back. You guys are incredible. I do need a grass skirt. I love you guys so much. Franklin, you're amazing. Thank you, freaking thank you. I shall return. Ta-da! We are in America. Dun, 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 dun. And this looks like a lace poncho. It looks like a lace poncho. But we are back. Thank you. Sorry that took so long. I had to get Nick into bed. Poor Nick. He's been hell yeah, American women represent. What up? Yeah, I had to, right? I had to. Like this had to be done. American burkini. Let's go. Let's go. Miss America. Old Nerdy, you have the Chinese writing next to your name again. You have it next to your name again. What's happening? Old Nerdy, are you a psyop? That's not the right use of that word. Healer, yeah, kinda. But this is because of something. Poor thing. They upped his boost brone, and I don't know. Poor thing. It completely knocks him out so bad for like hours after he takes it. Like he can't even stand up. And so he was like lying on the couch, like struggling. So I had to, I knew it. Chinese spy. That's what it was. Sticks. You know how much I love Sticks. I just recently found out that Miyazaki, who did the Elden Ring in studio, is not Studio Ghibli Miyazaki. Did you know that? And you didn't tell me? F you then. Fine. Old Nerdy, I'm sorry. But yes, I did. I did know that. Miyazaki, I wonder if Miyazaki is like the Japanese version of Anderson. Just everybody's last name is Miyazaki. That would be really funny. Oh, Frank, I knew it. I knew it. What?
Time to pray, heathens. We are in the presence of an angel. 98 to even things out, I hope.
What?
Love you.
What? Blood of Heroes, thank you so much. That's another freaking red boy. We just got 2 red boys in a row. We got one from Old Nerdy. Old Nerdy. I read Old Nerdy in the chat. That was a golden shower bird from Old Nerdy. We got one from Franklin and one from Blood of Heroes. We also got 5s from Andrew Thomas. We got freaking 10 from Old Nerdy. Another orange boy from Blood of Heroes. We got Franklin, Backhand, RJP. You guys are incredible. Thank you so freaking much. I love you guys. Seriously, Blood of Heroes, that's insane. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is it. We are at squats, and we are going to do squats again with the heavy band. With the heavy band. I miss America now. This is hardly staying on, but whatever. It's fine. We got to do it. We got to do it. K-Max, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. K-Max, no, I'm not really back to normal about out and about now, but it is getting a lot better. I haven't started going out by myself yet, so that's going to be a whole other thing. Oh, God, yeah, Ryan, it's been ridiculous. Let me just shove a banana. You know what? Better yet, instead of shoving a banana in my mouth, there are other... Get out of here. But anyway, so... Yeah, my Miss America pageant trick question. What's a woman? A woman has a butt. Oh, sorry, we're at $2.99. Sorry, backhand. Wait, I thought we were at 202. Are we at... I don't know. I thought we were at 202 before. Am I crazy? I can't do math very good, so I'm always second guessing myself. Hi, Holocron Library Fox. Hi, Mike Likes Tacos. Welcome to the stream. She was always normal. Everyone else is screwed up. Thanks, Frank. Oh, shut up, Ryan. You're here being a fucking douche nozzle. You're here being a fucking douche nozzle. Just enjoy it or leave. Hey, Russell, welcome to the stream. All right, thanks, Healer. Healer's like, I like you, Zia, but not as much as Courtney. You're not being honest. You're being a douche nozzle. U-Haul Shorts, thank you so much for gifting a heathen. God damn it, I can't even say words. For gifting a heathen, we have another heathen added to the heathen army. And just like that, we're here. We're here. Are you going to try and go out alone for like a minute at a time and build it up? Lounge Dinner, I can go out alone a little bit. So it's squats time. What's up? We're at 304. We're doing squats. We're doing squats. We're doing squats. We're doing squats. U-Haul Shorts, thank you so much for the gifted heathen. It went to Elvis Stooges. I can say words. So I've taken one drive by myself, and it was about a 5-minute drive. So I didn't go super far, but I was on the phone with my sister. I did, however, still do okay. So we'll see. I haven't been able to. Yeah, K-Max, we don't get too many trolls here. They pop in and out. They usually leave pretty quickly. It's not fun to troll. I don't know. Us. I don't think it is. But anyway, yeah. So I haven't been able to like go to town. Yeah, I'm kind of doing drive-bys. Exactly. But I'm going to start, just slowly taking slightly longer and longer drives. Oh my God, I forgot Independence Day also came out. What was it like? Was it 35 years ago? No, that's crazy. Always American. Pew pew. Go pew pew. Did you drive a convertible? I did not. I do not own a convertible. I own a Honda. Who's gonna drive you home? Is that the song you're talking about, Old Nerdy? Tonight. What's up, TZ Burton? It came out in 87. Oh my God, that would be 39, right? Independence Day, 1996. 30 years. Okay, 30 years. I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. 30 years sounds right, though. Independence Day. Oh, shit. Who's gonna drive you home? Oh, that's the Cars. They wrote a song called Who's Gonna Drive You Home. Oh, by the way, is this the Cars? A house in the middle of the street. A house in the middle of a street. A house. Is that also the Cars? I didn't even know they made a sequel. K-Max, I've seen a ton of Rob Schneider movies. Oh my God. I grew up with Rob Schneider, so I watched pretty much all of his stuff, I think, at this point. Deuce Bigalow, The Hot Chick, all the Adam Sandler movies that he's been in. I like it. That's not the Cars? Who did I think that? Blood of Heroes, what?
Because the numbers don't seem to even out in chat, I am just going to red boy you enough that it won't matter anyway. Love you, Shaw.
What? Blood of Heroes, what? Calm down, Zia. Thank you so much. Blood of Heroes, you red boyed me all over the face. I'm just getting red boyed on the face, left, right, and center from Blood of Heroes and Franklin. You got red boying all over the face. Just so much on the face. So much. We're getting to, I want to do something other than jumping jacks, I think, maybe. I don't know. No, let's do it. We'll do it. I think you're just what I needed. That one. I needed someone to please. Is that the Cars? That's the Cars. Cat Cow and Jumping Jacks. Blood of Heroes. Yes. Frank, what now? Is what now? It's all I can do to keep waiting for you. Frank, you red boyed all over my foot. You know what? Wherever it goes, I'm happy. You guys have been red boying all over me tonight. Blood of Heroes, thank you so much. That's insane. That's absolutely incredible. Thank you. Friggin' thank you. Old Nerdy, I love me some of that stuff. Think you're just what I needed. It's all I can do to keep waiting for you. Frank, you are not old. Stop it. Nerdy, maybe, I think they played it on the radio. I'm pretty sure, right? What? Blood of Heroes, what did you just do? Did you just gift another 20 freaking memberships? Another 20 freaking memberships on top of the 3 red boys that you dropped tonight. That's what I'm at. That's all I'm asking. That's all. Did you just do that? Where are we at 604? I don't even have a goal for 6. Let's do some squats. We got to think about this. This is insane. Yeah, Old Nerdy, they do. I like the Cars. They have a lot of songs that I like. That's insanity. Blood of Heroes. I don't have the word. I don't have enough thank yous. I don't have enough thank yous. That's out of control. That's out of control. That's 3. That's 4. That's 4. That's 4. Backhand, I know 600 is usually Sunday. I don't have any dairy-free whipped cream, and everything is starting to, like, we've had to keep throwing stuff out because it smells so bad from the whipped cream. And then also I would have to take this off. And so I don't, and with the way YouTube has been, I don't know if I want to push it with Sunday anymore. So that's reverse cowgirl an option. That's the only option. I want my please now. Backhand, he's been working really hard for his ding. Yeah, and I've been worried that YouTube's going to ding me. You might think I'm crazy. All I want is you. Yeah, I know that song. You might think I'm delirious. That's a great song. Hi, Nathan. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Happy Almost America Day. 250 Days of America. Yeah, Born in the USA. That's Springsteen. I know that song. Born in the USA. Maybe a bottle rocket from Nick's butt. I'll get him on board. Let's do some squats. Remy has been working really hard for that all last night. Half bot, only YouTube. Only YouTube. Okay, let's do this. Hi, Danny the Foot. Welcome to the stream. Years. Backhand, that's a good idea. I like it. Let's do that. Let's do that backhand. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da. I won't be oh, okay, next time. Let's start doing that next time. Because today's America Bikini Day and I don't have another one. What if we do reverse lunges today? Doing a little working out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're getting a good workout in here. Workout on the beach. 7. I got to get back into shape, y'all. 8. Oh, my goodness. 9. And boom. 10. I get to see Steph's new boobs. Next week, Thursday, I get to see Steph's new boobs. Oh, boy. I'm excited. I get to see the unveiling of the boobs. Hi, Thunder. I know, Holocron, I only have one American flag bikini. This is it. This is the one. Thunder, thank you. Thunder, thank you. Lightning in it. Let's do the lunges right now, too. Let's do the backwards lunges. What's my favorite type of music? Probably like, I don't know, hard rock and metal and grunge. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Except for Ween. I love Ween. Thanks, Jimmy Jack. I'm definitely putting on a little weight though, so I gotta chill on the eating and do a lot more moving around. I have, however, gotten almost all my steps in every day this week except for yesterday. Yesterday I only got 5K in. Today I'm close to 8,000. But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday I got 10K. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thanks, old nerdy. All good music. 5. Frank, let's say it's Kentucky. Let's just say it is. Let's just say it is. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's do some jumping jacks. We're doing them all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which one is Hawaii? Which one is Hawaii? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sia,
6.
gorgeous sweetie, you are a golden ray of sunshine and one strong Independence Day firecracker.
Who did that?
Not to sound like a pain, I have an important message for you in the spicy DM. Tommy Lee's bass drums pinup design and I send our love, heart heart heart.
Oh my goodness. Scott, thank you so much for the orange boy. We got another orange boy. We got cat face, cow face, double exclamation point, and we got another orange boy. Scott, thank you so much. I'm a strong Independence Day firecracker. I love that. That is so freaking cool. It makes me feel cool when you say that. No, oh my God, Scott, not a pain at all. I'm going to be back in either Sunday or Monday. I'm like not easing my way back in, but I definitely have to get more over on that site. A lot more needs to start happening. A lot needs to start happening. Thank you so much, Scott. Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly but surely. There's going to be a spicy site stream on the 11th. Ooh, on July 11th. What's up? Ooh, the jumping jacks are even better with the black robe. Well, perfect then. Absolutely perfect. This is good news. Hawaii is the 50th star. So do you count this way? Do you count left to right? Is that what you do? Left to right? Is True Dot officially done for now? Even when you're fully... I don't... Honestly, K-Max, I don't know. That's the thing. I hope that we can go back to recording it. It's gonna be a solid probably 6 months since this all started that I, will hopefully be able to make that drive and do all of that. I don't know. I haven't really tried any longer drives. That's going to come after I feel comfortable with all of the sort of distances that we've done so far. And then going to start pushing out from there and see kind of how I handle it a little more and more. But yeah, I don't know. I hope so. It really just depends on whether or not Naeem wants to keep doing it. And it seems like they were planning on having Josie, step in. I don't know if me saying something stopped that from happening or if they just haven't gotten around to recording yet. I'm honestly not really sure. But fuck yeah, hate breed.
God damn it. Yeah.
I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, no, K-Max, I haven't talked to K-Max, to Naeem since everything happened. It's just in the group chat, he said he was sorry. Yeah, Naeem and I love Naeem. I think he's freaking great and he's hilarious. And, I love doing the podcast with him and I thought that it went really well and I enjoyed that so much. But yeah, Naeem and I didn't really talk outside of that, which is fine. It's, Blood of Heroes, one thing at a time. We're getting there. And like I said, I do have to start doing my own daily drives to kind of see how far I can get, and see how that goes. But it's, it's been a process. This has been a very long process and a long recovery. Slasher, yeah, coworkers aren't always friends. Exactly. It's not that like if the opportunity came, that if we were recording a podcast and afterwards everybody was like, hey, do you want to go get food? Maybe something like that. But like outside of that, I don't really see Naeem and I like probably hanging out, which is also, fine. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I love him as a person though. But yeah. Old nerdy, yeah, exactly. We can save the conversation for the air. If True Dat does come back, and it is our podcast, technically. Like, we signed the contract. It's mine and Naeem's podcast. If we ever wanted to leave Gas Digital and go somewhere else with the podcast, we can do that. Like, it's our podcast. It's not Gas Digital's podcast. It's not, like, that's what the paperwork and everything says. So, it is our podcast. Hopefully when this is all over and I'm kind of back to normal again, Naeem will want to pick the podcast back up. We'll see. Frank, I knew it. Put in a good word for me, man. No, K-Max, I just, we live, Naeem also lives in Philly and I live in upstate New York. Like we live hours and hours from each other. So there wouldn't be an opportunity for us to hang out anyway, Yeah, Halfbot, people do take that stuff kind of personally, but I think that's fair. I think it's, not everybody wants to be outside friends with people that they work with. I think it's fine to be on friendly terms with coworkers and then have your separate life outside. Hi, Forest Mommy. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Happy 4th of July, pretty lady. Happy 4th of July, pretty lady. And we got Remus Parvis over on Rumble. What's up? Yeah, it is hot as a mug up in here. Hot as a mug. Frank, I knew it. What did he say? Tell me everything, Frank. Spill the tea. Gossip. Tell me all the goss. Lewis is a stand-up guy. Lots of places have predatory contracts. I was just hearing about a young guy on the Daily Wire. Yeah, no, it was great. Like the contract that we signed is legit. Like there is no world where, oh my God, what's wrong with me? Where, God damn it. Why can't I remember what the network is called? I was on it. Anyway, there's no world where they were taking advantage. Like it's a great contract. It's 100%. Everything is ours. Yeah, no, Lewis is a good dude. Also, he did call me like immediately after someone posted that Josie was going to take over. And I kind of just post Gas Digital. Thank you. God, my brain is a extra Riri. Joseph Wolf, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Nathan, you are very sweet. Thank you. But yeah, so Gas Digital, yeah, as soon as he found out that I was like upset about that, because I just didn't know. Like, honestly, and you know, and Lewis actually reminded me when we were talking, he's like, it's your podcast. Like, it is your guys' podcast. This was just a conversation, and I thought that you knew that she was going to come in and you know, just like, no, K-Max is a different person. Different person. She's also a Philly comic, and she's a very sweet girl. I don't have anything bad to say about her. It was all just, you know, I guess kind of a miscommunication, and it was like some talk thing, and I'm here. I wasn't there, and I'm here healing and going through my own personal hell. And so it was just, but as soon as he found out, as soon as I kind of posted in the group chat, like, hey man, I would have really liked it if someone had told me and I didn't find out on a Twitter post, and everybody was like, dude, we did not know that was happening. That was not a Gas Digital thing. It was just Lewis. And, you know, and immediately afterwards, Lewis called me like 10 minutes later, and we had a good conversation. Like, Lewis, he's a good dude, for sure. So yeah, I hope one day that he'll be able to come back. I don't blame Naeem if he wants to move on and go do other projects, after, you know, it being on hiatus for 6 months. You know, it's, or 7 months, or however long it's going to be until I'm like, you know, ready for that kind of travel again. I hope that we can bring it back, because I loved doing it. That being said, it was also really hard on my schedule and hard on everything, because it's a long fucking drive to go down and back, you know, every other week. So yeah. Old Nerdy, yes, the girl I watched Krampus with on Midnight Spook Show. Yep, that's her. Nope. I get to keep my black card. This is already, it was given to me. I don't know if it was before the show, but I still get to keep my black card. If it doesn't work out, just walk away. Otherwise, or it's not worth getting broken up over. I've done that, and it hauls you out. Yeah, I mean, look, you're right. It would be upsetting. It would be really disappointing, because I really love doing it. But like you said, it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world. It just means I have to move on and do other stuff, you know? I wouldn't mind if I could go down and just stay the night and we record like 4 shows at a time. I would do that. I would go stay down there for once a month to record 4 shows at a time. But that's a lot. That's the thing though. That's a lot of, what's it called? Research. So, Gordon, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, mental health is a tough thing, man. It is. And, you know, I've always had my struggles with mental health off and on over the years, you know, anxiety and things like that. Just the SSP pushed me to a pretty crazy point. I know I've mentioned this before. I was considering hospitalization because I kind of didn't know what else to do. Turns out I just had to ride out waves of terror and horrendous panic and anxiety for months until it finally ran its course. So it is, yeah. Hey Breed, we did it in New York. So I live upstate. It was about a 3.5 hour-ish drive down for me. And then Naeem drove in from Philly, and I'm not sure how far that was, but Remy, that would be a great idea. You know what I should do? I should wear 4 different outfits, and I should just, you know, take them off until I get to the final reveal outfit. One of the problems you said you had was overfilling your schedule. Blood of Heroes, you're absolutely right about that. And that you're right. That is my problem. I tend to just take on so much because I want to do more. Like, that's just how I am. And before this, I definitely, you know, doing the podcast out in the city, doing, you know, the spicy sites, both spicy sites, live streams there, YouTube live streams here. my own, like, you know, health and fitness and all of that. And then I was also taking a business class because I wanted to open my own gym. And so I was doing that and planning for that. And I was kind of doing all of that at once. And I was, and then, you know, in therapy and working on things, my own mental health stuff. And my therapist, you know, just said that SSP was just safe. And also, too, at the time, I was like, you know, it's how much could music really do? It took me a while to realize that that's what it was. It wasn't until kind of towards the end that I was like, oh, this is a direct correlation to when I started this and watching, you know, how things get. But I think my brain just couldn't. And because my therapist told me that it was just calming music and there should be no side effects. And I was like, okay, so why, you know? So anyway, thank you, Scott. I really appreciate that so much too. I also kind of feel like because I stream and talk about my life so much, that would have been a very hard thing to hide, particularly because it took me away from streaming for a little while. Like, I had to pause. I just couldn't do it. Remy, I swear to God, that's what it is. Gordon, it does help a lot. Sounds like she didn't really know at all what she was talking about. Yeah, it's crazy. And then even, you know, the last session that I had with her, kind of, the more I thought about it, and then as the worse things got, it really upset me because she said, I don't think it's the SSP. And I was like, oh, it definitely fucking is. Like, that made me so angry because, first of all, yes, it the fuck is. And finding out how many other people have been through something either exactly the same or so similar was super jarring. And then also her repeated, like, well, what are you going to do about it? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I've never had anything like this happen to me before. And then she's, you know, like, call your prescriber, get on medication, which would have 100% just made things fucking worse. It was the way she handled it was so upsetting. So yeah, hey, look, new therapist, we're moving on. What's up, Chief Beak? Welcome to the stream. Get blood to hire you someone to be anxious for you. Oh, I wouldn't want to pass it on to anyone because it's horrible, but how great would it be if you could just pass on your anxiety? Maybe I could pass it on to some inanimate objects. I don't think that's how that, no, old nerdy, I don't think meds would help me. I think particularly with my system and how sensitive it is, I feel the changes, I feel the side effects, I feel those body sensations, and that for me causes further anxiety and further panic, which has always been the experience that I've had with medication in the past. I have tried medication before, and it always makes my anxiety worse, always. And so I've given up on that. And you're right. Meds don't really affect the vagus nerve. I think they affect your brain. And so that probably wouldn't have been super helpful. What's up, Chat Glass? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. I think all I could do is just write it out. And I think I just did what I could do. And now I'm doing it. And it's obviously, again, clearly getting better. It is not perfect. I am not back to normal, but it is much better than it was. So drugs are bad. Yeah, an AI robot to take on the anxiety. I will give you my anxiety. You feel it. Because I'm tired of it. I'm good. Like, no more for me. That's all I can do. Like in the Green... I still have to watch The Green Mile. Scott, don't judge me. I've never seen it. Transfer the flies, negative energy, into the other person. Because that in the... Okay, I have to watch it now. That sounds so interesting to me. Is that something I should wait till I'm better to watch? I had a therapist one time pull out the DSM-5 in front of me and start to read about what she thought was wrong with me. Oh boy, did that give me a lot of confidence. Half-bot, yeah, there are some really bad therapists out there who can do a lot more harm than good, unfortunately.
Shaw, a new season of Dark Side of the Ring premieres in 3 days. Have you ever seen or heard of the show? Pro wrestling behind the scenes stuff. First 3 episodes are about Jeff Jarrett and TNA. Does this interest you?
K-Max, thank you so very much for the golden shower, boy. Thank you so very much for the golden shower, boy. I have seen Dark Side of the Ring. I watched the episode when I was preparing for it, and I already knew a fair amount about it, but I was researching more into the Chris Benoit episode when we did that for True Dat. But I also have known about Chris Benoit for a long time, so I've done my own research just because it's just such a heartbreaking thing that happened. And they do have a Dark Side of the Ring episode on Chris Benoit. I I might watch some of it, maybe. I don't know. It's tough, right? Because you look back on that wrestling at the time. Hell in a Cell. Ooh. There were some. You look back on that wrestling of that time, and we're never going to get that back again. That Attitude Era wrestling is something that you could never do now. I mean, you cannot do The Godfather with the Ho Train. It's just not happening. But it's just one of the great. You look back on it with such positive memories and such nostalgic feelings. And to me, that's just the peak of wrestling. I loved that so much. And it's kind of sad that we'll never get that again. But in a way, it's kind of amazing that it was this one, this one point in time, this one period where everything was more free. I feel like we had a lot more freedom back then. And it's hard to look back and know how awful. And it's like, you know how hard wrestling is on the body, right? It's absolutely brutal. We know what CTE is now. We know a lot of those guys were abusing steroids, pain medication, because their bodies were so broken and so in pain. And so you kind of know these things. It's harder to see how bad it was looking back on a time that you enjoyed so much, but knowing how rough it was for a lot of these wrestlers. We saw it with Chris Benoit, with Eddie Guerrero, stuff like that. It's sad. It's very, very sad. Jeff Jarrett used to do what is it? This was Jeff Jarrett's walk. And then he would smash the guitar. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely was amazing. You come aboard the Ho Train. It's so hard on your body. Bar full of Italians or something.
Fuck yeah.
Dagobah. Gordon, are you still taking them? Or have you kind of gone down about that? Your top 5 wrestlers, mine: Steamboat, Flair, Savage, Sting, Eaton. Ooh, top 5 wrestlers. Definitely Stone Cold. Undertaker, for sure. The Hardy. I would go Jeff. Both Hardy brothers were incredible. I'd have to go both Hardy brothers. Yeah, it was great when he started smashing guitars. Gordon, me as well. I like The Rock, but I wouldn't put him up there as one of my favorite wrestlers. Mick Foley. Yeah, Mick Foley has to. I mean, he was incredible. Yeah, I think that would have to be my 5. Mick Foley, great. Undertaker, yes. William Regal. I forgot about William Regal. That was what's his face before he became Triple H, right? Am I remember? Or no. That was a different guy. Right? I'm pretty sure. Kane and Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt, I don't know. 80s and 90s were generations that will be the envy of future generations. We were free of all the culture change of today. And I honestly think that things were just better. I honestly think that there was less racism. There was less sexism. I swear to God, it's gotten worse because of social media and all of the crazy stuff that they're forcing on everybody these days. I really believe that. If you look back at that late 90s time period, the Attitude Era fit mainstream culture, even at the time. Gritty new metal attitude with everything. Edgy fun. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The music as well. Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday, pretty lady. Happy almost Marco Day. Ashley, do you have to work tomorrow? That I meant to ask you. George the Animal Steel. He's the one that used to bite the turnbuckles, right, Frank? Brock Lesnar. I didn't watch a lot of Brock Lesnar. By the time he came in, I was already stopped watching. It was weird. I was chilling out, listening to O&A, do shock radio, then all of a sudden cancel culture. Bam, what the fuck happened? Yeah, Old Nerdy, it was really, I feel like around 2007, things started to get a little weird. Around 2014, 2015, things really came to a head. Kurt Angle's amazing. I loved Edge so much. One of my favorites. Rowdy Piper. I am aware of who he is, but I never watched a lot of his stuff. That kind of stuff was a bit before my time, but I've seen some matches. Blackjack Mulligan, I don't know. Scott, it's hard. I'm a 90s music person. As much as I do love 80s music, 90s is my favorite. But I do love 90s movies as well. Macho Man, Flair, Stone Cold, Undertaker. Ooh, Rob Van Dam. Very good honorable mention. He also was incredible to watch wrestle. Miles, welcome back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, actually, that's kind of what I figured. Oh God, be safe tomorrow, okay? He then sent all of the positive energies to Ashley for tomorrow. She's working double time and a half, overtime tomorrow on the 4th of July as a paramedic. So we love you, Ashley. We love you. Jake the Snake, I remember. Yeah, Trish and Stacy. Yep. Owen Hart. Rest in peace. That was talked about. So Nick was watching, and I watched some of it with him, but he was watching some of it while I was streaming. The the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix, and that was brought up, was the what happened with Owen Hart. God, that was so heartbreaking. So heartbreaking. Neil Augusto, that's amazing news. I'm so happy for you. Yay! Clean bill of health. Ooh, that's what we need. We need good news tonight. Scott Miller, that's awesome. That's awesome. I kind of enjoy the mass chaos. Ashley, that is why you are particularly perfect to do what you do, and I am in such awe. I feel like I would probably lose it. ECW, I've only watched a little bit of Blood of Heroes, but it was so much blood. It was freaking intense. I never watched enough of it. It was intense. Like, it was crazy. In the best way. Like, yeah, it was the little bit that I saw. Woo! Another win for the backhand protection. Backhand, I'm telling you, it's helping. Plus your anti-anxiety, love, and hugs. K-Max probably around 2001, I want to say. Yeah. Bam Bam Bigelow. I always forget about Bam Bam Bigelow. I feel bad. He was great. Gordon Mia as well. What is that? I have like a scratch on my chest. Oh, it's a scratch. I'm trying to scratch my scratch off like it's something dry. It's not. It's a scratch. 2004 WrestleMania between Lesnar and Goldberg. I did not watch a lot of Goldberg wrestling. Zia Watch's wrestling stream would be really fun. I would like to watch like old matches and stuff again. It's been a while. They had some amazingly weird storylines between with Sexual Chocolate. Oof. What got me into wrestling actually was the match between Stone Cold and Booker T in the grocery store. And I remember watching that and thinking that was the funnest thing I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because they're just fucking each other up in the grocery store, throwing boxes of cereal at each other, opening stuff. He's like taking flour and throwing it at him. Oh my God. Actually, wait, oh, no. That doesn't make any sense. Who else? K-Max would be so fun. Are you kidding me? That would be so fun. DX was amazing, Joseph Wolf. They were amazing. Hold a poll for the show you watch. My vote, CAB 1989. That's some vintage stuff. I like it. That was just build up to a match. And it was amazing. That's their build up. It was incredible. I thought it was the funnest thing I've ever seen in my life. My late grandmother met Hulk Hogan at the airport. Didn't know who he was at the time. I'm a huge Hogan fan. Was pissed. That's always how it goes. The people who have no idea who they are the ones that meet them. And you're always like, I wasn't there. Ultimate Warrior, I remember as well. I also didn't watch a lot of Hulk Hogan wrestling because, again, just before my time. But NWO, yeah, New World Order was big. Huge. Syrup. On Kick, there are people that stream WCW and WWF, WWE 24/7. Oh, I could probably do a watch-along stream to that on Kick then. That would be fun. That would be fun. AWA Hogan was cool. WWF Hogan got tiresome. When did he make the switch? When did he go over? Because that's like, I don't know. I'm definitely not the type of wrestling fan that I know, like, from start to finish of wrestling. Like, some people, oh my God, the knowledge that they have on it. I just remember the time that I watched and how freaking great it was. Guys, I have to pee again. I've been peeing a lot. Let's take a pee break. I shall return. 1983. Wow, yeah. Yeah, I was not alive. All right. Neil Augusto, maybe for the next one. It's random, and you don't have to be in chat to get the gifted membership. YouTube just throws them out all willy-nilly. So, you don't even have to be here. So you really didn't miss anything. I shall return. I shall return. My pee is a very healthy color. You will all be glad to know. I thought you would want to know that. I'm gonna go check on Nick really quick. I will be right back. He's I got him into bed. I want to make sure he has enough water and he's doing okay. So I shall return in just a moment. And then we will do cat cow. We will do cat face, cow face, double exclamation point. Oh, we got a raid. Heck yeah. We got the indoor farmer. The indoor farmer just came in and raided. Heck yeah. Whoa, amber is the color of Zia's pee. Already that was kind of amazing. My pee was a very healthy color, just in case anybody wanted to know. The indoor farmer, cheese and rice. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream, raiders. Thank you guys for being here. Hell yeah. If anybody wants to sub, if you like what you're watching, and of course I had to go. And now we're gonna do cat face, double exclamation point first, however, and then I'm gonna go take care of Nick because he's having a rough nap. That I don't like that medication, honestly. I hope it clears up. Clear? Yep, clear, pale yellow, yes. Zia, is this just hitting me now? Why did voice lady say xylitol and she does not say Zia? Old nerdy, oh my god.
In case you missed it, this $100 is an anniversary gift so you and Nick can order some food and enjoy your wonderful anniversary together. Love you both.
Blood of Heroes, are you that? Ah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Blood of Heroes, that's so free. It is a health related show. Thank you. This is very educational. The indoor farmer, you got it. I hardly ever go on Rumble, but hold on. I can't do that from here. I don't have a keyboard. I'm an idiot. But yes. Leave a comment on my video afterwards so I can find your channel. Thank you so much. Blood of Heroes, that is incredible. That is seriously, that's so freaking sweet. I'm sorry. That one really got me a little like that. You're already so generous, and that's already so like you are just we're red boying all over the face tonight. We're red boying all over the face, but that is so wonderful. That is what we're gonna do tomorrow. Tomorrow, Frank. Tomorrow is 12 years. 12 years, and we were just gonna order some food and hang out at home and maybe watch something and just kind of spend the day together. Maybe we'll go swimming and down at the pool if either of us are feeling up for it. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Blood of Heroes, thank you. I'm really touched. Thank you so much. Nick is gonna. That's so sweet. Thank you, XM202. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Frank and Old Nerdy. 12 years. Thank you, Backhand. Thank you, Blood of Heroes. Oh, wow. Yours is next month as well. Oh, ours are so close together. Oh, that makes me so happy. Sorry. I'm all emotional lately. So just, my emotions are getting better too, by the way, you guys. I haven't had a huge breakdown where I cried for days. In like 3 weeks now, I think. So, or 2 weeks? I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. It feels like my last big one was maybe the end of it. We'll see. I'm not sure. Leslie Cobb, hi. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Lamar? Yeah, you don't need to be here to get gifted memberships. You know, I think that's cool. Frank, I love you. Yes, I got married when I was 9. No. So it's not our 12-year wedding anniversary. So this is going to sound really weird. Nick and I rarely celebrate our wedding anniversary. We do sometimes, but not that often. We kind of just celebrate so 4th of July was the day that we became official together. Our last wedding anniversary was, I think, 7 years. Yeah. Lamar, I want to, you know what? I think Cody and I'm going to ask Cody and PDH if they want to come back. I was asked them if they wanted to come on the stream tonight, but Cody was like, oh, we're going to be wasted. And I forgot that it was the holiday weekend. He said they're having people over the whole weekend. So I'm going to have them both on next time because I miss them and love them both. Old Nerdy. Yeah. Facebook official. Facebook official. Yeah, so we celebrate it was the day, it was 4th of July. We had been, I don't know, I forget how long we had been dating before that, a month or two. And that was the night that we made it. Oh.
The raccoons would like to request a birthday song for the best country in the world.
Oh.
Happy 250 years USA Raccoon United States.
John Roberts, thank you so much. Oh my God, you're right. I have to sing a birthday song to the USA. To the US motherfreaking A. McClara, you know what? You're not wrong about that. Let's just hang out at the pool. Hey, Kyle, the pool. I'm an idiot. I'm trying to read things and say things. Too many things. Hang out at the beach. Damn it. John Roberts and the Raccoons, thank you so much. All right, we're singing a birthday song for the best country in the world. Let's go. Happy 250 years to the USA. We are such a baby country. We're so young. We're such a young country. All right. Let's sing it. All right, America, this is to you. This is your birthday song. It's not so very long. Hey! Ha'oli hanao ya oi. Ha'oli hanao ya oi. Ha'oli hanao America. Ha'oli hanao ya oi. Oh, Kyle, I love waking up from a nap. It feels so good. What's up, Stephen Brown? USA, USA, USA. Is it a little bit ironic that I America, fuck yeah, that I sang happy birthday to America in Hawaiian? Is that weird? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Sorry, backhand. You said off, off, off. And for some reason, my brain went to that because you're Australian. John Roberts and the Raccoons, thank you so much. No, it's not. I mean, look, Hawaii is part of America, obviously. The USA is the greatest country in the world. I challenge all these America haters here to leave and find somewhere better to live. You know what? I've never been anywhere else in the world. Oh, that's not true. I've been to Australia. That's it, though. I've never lived in any other country. But I will say, I'm incredibly grateful and incredibly proud to have been born in the United States, especially as a woman, because there are many other worse places that I could be. And to have the level of freedom that we do. We have a big level of freedom here that I think a lot of people don't realize and take for granted. And I'm not shitting all over. It's, you know, the U.S. didn't just try to acquire Hawaii. Hate breed, they did. The U.S. basically locked Queen Liliuokalani in a castle in her palace until she signed Hawaii over and was like, all right, you can have it. But yeah, so I think there are a lot of things that people take for granted here, you know, when they're out there. And I'm not saying that doesn't mean that you can't want better for the country. There aren't maybe things that you hope that we can accomplish together as a country. But I honestly also feel like we have never been more divided, and it's really sad to see. It's also really sad to see how many stupid people there are. Good Lord, sometimes I see videos and I'm just like, these people are fucking morons. That's beside the point. It is really sad to see how divided we are. It's really unfortunate because we are very, very lucky to have so many of the freedoms that we have in this country. Freedom of speech is a very, very big one. And a lot of people don't realize how important it is that we have that here at all. You know, there are places in the UK, there are a lot of people in the UK who are getting thrown in jail for tweets, which is, you know, protons, neutrons, and morons. Exactly, Remy. I was supposed to get married on the 4th of July, but the judge couldn't marry us. He couldn't do it on the 4th, so he married us on the 3rd of July. That's okay. I've divorced in less than 2 years anyhow. You know what, McClara? First of all, I'm very sorry. I've been there. You know, where you were, after it happens, you're like, oh, no, well, that was a mistake. Not this one currently, obviously, my previous one. That's a whole other story. But also I'm happy for you, and I really hope that you're happy in your life now, because sometimes the best thing you can do is move on from something that is not healthy for you. So yeah. An anniversary, no matter what the occasion, is so important. Next month will officially be our 22nd. That's so amazing. But we still celebrate the day we started dating 24 years ago. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. You're right. They are important blood of heroes. We need to make Canada and Mexico the 51st and 52nd states. Let's do it. Let's do it. You down, blood of heroes? Slosher, you're in the chat. People don't understand how important the First and Second Amendments are to this country. Oh, absolutely. Like, I don't think people realize how incredibly lucky and privileged they are to be able to speak their mind freely the way that they do now. So I remember watching this thing, and I don't remember where the hell I watched it, but it was someone talking about, I think it was a group of Jewish people who are marching for the freedom of speech, and they were getting interviewed, and they were asking questions like about the KKK, or it was like a Nazi rally, and they said something along the lines of, "No, of course I don't agree with what they're doing, but they absolutely have the right to freedom of speech, and we are here to defend that." And they were like, "How can you defend that? You know, being Jewish, and you know, this is Nazis here and everything." And they were like, because if they go after them, we're next. And it's a weird thing, right? And it's a really creepy thing to think about, because it's on, you know, the unfortunate truth is you don't want that kind of insane hate spread, right? Like, you don't want anything like that to happen ever again. You don't ever get into the crazy gray, scary area of like what happened during the Holocaust and everything, right? You don't want that. That being said, it has to be, that's how it all starts. Freedom of speech has to be freedom of speech, for anything and everything. And part of the government's job is to keep its people safe and not engage in that as well. So anyway, it's Neil, I agree with that as well. Absolutely. The UK's probably new prime minister is more focused on moving house than the actual country. We need an uprising. Daniel, do it. Get out there. Do it. Do it. What's up, John? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. Yeah, Lamar, that as well. You're absolutely right. like Charlie Kirk said, America's the only country where even the people that hate it refuse to leave. No, we're very lucky here. Absolutely. That's why this hate speech rhetoric is bullshit. Yeah, no, absolutely. You cannot say, because then who gets to define what hate speech is? I don't think people realize it's very fucking important. You cannot say, well, that's hate speech. We have to. No, it is very fucking important that all speech is protected. All speech, because it's a real slippery slope. And then how long before someone tells you that what you're saying is hate speech? You know, anyway, we're going to do cat face, cow face, double exclamation point. Halfbot, you're absolutely right about that as well. You're absolutely right about that as well. All right, everybody. We are going to do, it is. It's free speech. Free speech is free speech across the board. And it doesn't mean that you have to like what these people are saying. I've heard some crazy shit that I think is fucking awful. They still absolutely have the right to say it. And we have the right to look at those people who are saying crazy shit and be like, wow, look at that asshole. And I think that's the way that you handle that. Personally. Oh. I was like, what is this?
Piece of garbage.
That's what we say to those people. That's what we say to those people. Well, backhand, that's different. That's different. You're right. Calls to violence, that's unacceptable. That's a different story, though. That is a different story. That's not freedom of speech. That's actually inciting violence. And I believe that's a crime, as far as I know. All right. Let's go. Everybody, we're going to do a wonderful stretch. We just did some jumping jacks. We did some reverse lunges. We did some squats earlier. So for anyone who joined in, if you want to join in on cat face, cow face, double exclamation point as well, what you are going to do is you're going to get down on your hands and on your knees like this. This is called tabletop position. Now, this is a full body stretch. One of my favorite stretches, I might add, because it stretches my lower back so beautifully. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to arch and release. That is cat. This is cow, and this is cat. Oh, gosh, that feels good. It stretches everything out, let me tell you. Oh, I feel it stretching out in here too, like through my neck and the top part of my shoulders. Oh my God, it feels so God. It feels so God. Oh my God, it feels so God. I want to see what Ashley said. It's a big one. I want to see it. It's funny the people that bitch and complain about our government and our country and say they want to leave. Guess why? Guess what? It's because of the USA and our freedoms that you can complain about the government. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And again, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be able to criticize the government, because you absolutely should. And if there are things that you feel are very important that you want to challenge the government on, I also think that's incredibly important. And I think it's your right in this country. What I hate is how it turns into this is where, for me, what it turns into, they're just being, complete fucking idiot assholes, is when it turns into, oh, this country fucking sucks. I don't blame people that I saw this one video where, what do you think of Muslims shouting, death to America? And they're like, I don't blame them. And it's like, fuck you, dude. Like, that kind of shit, it pisses me off. And wanting to change the entire structure of our Constitution and being like, I don't want to live here. America sucks. The people's, and they aren't like proud to be here or proud to be Americans, because the government is also in a way separate from the people. In a lot of ways. Look, I'm one of those fucking people that I believe in a deep state. I do. I don't think the president matters all that much. I think that the people who are pulling the real strings and making the actual, decisions, I think they give the president a certain amount of power, but not too much. And at the end of the day, it's the deep state that controls everything that goes on. That's personally what I believe. And we're over here squabbling about whose side is right. Meanwhile, they're like, yes, keep fighting. We're going to keep, enacting things. So I could just, I'm just going to, yeah, Steven, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Like, again, we're very, very lucky to live here. Healer, thanks for coming back to our stream sometimes. People die in other countries for that. They're so dumb. Yeah, I think you should just leave. I love my country and the freedoms I have here. Oh, yeah. There's not another country I could think of that I would want to go, especially as a woman. There are way worse ones we could be in. Like, goddamn, we're lucky. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Scott, I'm going to be honest with you. That's mine as well. Again, you can't talk about it, and YouTube would probably take this whole stream down because of it, but I agree. All right, we're still stretching. We're still stretching. Couple more times on the cat face, cow face. Oh. Oh. Great stretch. I feel so much better. I feel so much better. Red Rocket, be careful. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. I don't want you to hurt yourself doing cat face, cow face, double exclamation point. John, we're talking about America. It's America Day. They never contributed an effing thing to the country they love to criticize. Avenged Sevenfold. Hell yeah. Oh, that makes me love Avenged Sevenfold even more. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, we have so many Kentuckians in the chat. I love it. The local council does matter a lot more as well, Gordon, actually, here. And the ones who want to move to Canada, it's not a walk in the park process, I hear. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not easy to go to another country. For some reason, people think, oh, I could just pick up and move. Most other countries, you have to have some sort of a valuable skill that they want or need there. You can't just go in. And that's what annoys. All right, look, I'm going to go. I'm going to go on one very small rant about immigration. And before I say this, I am not in any way anti-immigration. If you come in legally and you're vetted and everything, I have zero issues with that. I think like most people. This whole idea that, look, I love the peace and love idea of like, oh, just open borders. Anyone can come in. Great. We don't fucking live in that world. There are a lot of really evil, shitty people out there. There are drug cartels. There are PDF files. There are rapists. There are a lot of bad people. And I know I'm going on a little bit of a rant here. I'm going on a little bit of a rant here, and I'm sorry. It's just a small rant. I'm going to do it once. The stream's probably going to get taken down because of YouTube. YouTube's going to be like, you brought this up. No other country in the world can you just go there and be like, hey, I live here now. Especially any country that anyone wants to be in. You can't just be like, hey, all right, so I moved here and I live here. You have to legally immigrate to any country that you want to go to. What is it about America that we think that people should just be able to come here and there's no such thing as an illegal immigrant? There's no such thing as an alien. They're all just people. And like, it's a beautiful sentiment, but that is not reality. You have to, if I wanted to move to Canada, if I wanted to move to somewhere in Europe, you have to go through the whole freaking process. I can't just be like, show up and be like, hey, I live there. Why can every other country do that? And for some reason we can't. Like, it's a bizarre logic to me, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm sorry. Taxation is theft. Remy wants me to go on a tax rant. I'm happy the United States finally has its pride back. And one thing I enjoy about America was that each state was structurally unique and there was a flag on every porch. Yeah, I do think that's really cool that you're right. Because we do have different laws within states, from state to state. Clip it and ship that rant. Let's go. And I think each state also has its own culture, which I also think it's really cool that each state has its own culture. And I think there are a lot of things about America that make this country very special and very unique. Yeah, taxes suck. My tax rant. I need to go take care of Nick. Rant away. I lost 4 years of my life dealing with CIS for someone who hated me. With illegals getting a pass, I feel that much dumber. Scott, I understand, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that. I hate it. I hate it. And I hate that for some reason we just have to. And that's the other thing too. Again, I'm not super smart. I'm not, some fucking brilliant mind here. It just seems to me, and if someone wants to explain to me why this, why what I'm saying doesn't make sense, that if you just let mass immigration, like you just let anyone into a country, it renders the systems that you have in place in that country, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they just don't work. You can't. Oh, Ashley. Oh, buddy. I can't believe that one. I can, but yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right about that. That's so annoying. So annoying. Daniel, you're so sweet. Thank you. Guns and booze for everyone. And titties. Yay. Oh, Neil Augusto, happy anniversary to your parents. That's so wonderful. Yeah, the systems get overwhelmed. Thank you. Scott, thank you. That's very kind of you. And that's just something that I feel like no one ever thinks about. You can't just show up. The hospitals get overwhelmed because there are illegal immigrants. They can't go to a regular doctor. They don't have health insurance, so they go to the hospital for everything. Then suddenly you're waiting in the hospital for fucking 12 hours to be seen. Hospitals get overwhelmed. Schools get overwhelmed. You start losing job opportunities. Like it really starts affecting the people who live there and who pay into these systems and who pay these taxes. And it's something that for some reason either no one thinks about, or maybe they have some information that I don't, but anyway, I'm going to stop ranting. I'm going to stop. I need to calm down. The architecture from state to state is cool. It's like a different country every state. Yeah, absolutely, Blood of Heroes. I love East Coast architecture, especially coming from Hawaii. Our architecture there isn't really architecture, if I'm being honest. We just have buildings. Oh, no, Remy, exactly. Tuxter, it does. You should have a separate channel called Zia's Points of View. Scott, that could be fun, right? People would hate me. They would call me a right-wing crazy person, even though I swear to God, I still consider myself an old school liberal. I would never, ever begin to dream to tell like a gay person they couldn't get married, or, you know, a woman that she doesn't have the right to choose. Like I have so many, I guess, more liberal values, but apparently I also have quite a few more conservative values. So it's interesting. It's very interesting to sort of be in the middle like that. Yeah, I guess a little based. But it's so funny because like I said, I've always considered myself pretty liberal, but I guess not anymore. Scott, yes. Also, yes, Scott, I agree. It's like, okay, then, you know, then why are you can't do something illegal. And then it's like, well, they're throwing them out for no reason. They didn't even do anything. And it's like, but they're here illegally. They did. That's why they got thrown out. Like I said, if I went to Australia and was like, okay, I'm just staying, if they caught me, I would get deported and I would have to go home. Like, I don't know. Anyway. Frank, you know what? You're right about that as well, Mr. Franklin, sir. You're right about that as well. I'm going to get it. Remy, illegal. Thank you. Libertarians piss off everyone. I say that as one. Halfbot, you know what? There are some, I don't know that much about libertarians, but when I sort of see the things that they talk about, you know, less government, less taxes, things like that, there are definitely libertarian points of view that I agree with as well. Aw, thanks, backhand. Thanks. Backhand would hide me. Frank, no, you're right. You're right. They are. It's insane. If you're moderate, that means you're an uber conservative to crazy liberals nowadays. Yeah, things got really weird. Actually, things got very strange. And actually, you're right about that. Zia for a gut field appearance. Everybody be like, who's this whore? This whore. Happy Independence Days. All right. I could rant about this forever, but I'm going to go take care of little Nick because he's adorable. But yeah, no, you're right about that too, Ashley. If you don't believe in everything that they believe in, then you're on the out, which I swear to God is, I don't know if it's the definition of fascism, but it's real close to fascism. At least it's fascism's sister. And they're yelling about fascism. The snacks and rants. Oh, that's a great idea. I just eat snacks and go on rants. Sometimes you need a good rant. It's a cult. It is. It's weird. Or a podcast. Oh, that would be fun. The one big problem today is that people need to know your politics in order to judge you. Yes. We should all keep our politics for the people that can do something about it. Blood of Heroes. Yes. I have seen so many comments on other people, like other girls who do, you know, spicy creators. Hi, David Botero. Welcome to the stream. Lamar, he's just not feeling well. I'm going to make sure he has water, and I'm going to sit with him and rub his head. And Gordon, I don't blame you. It stuck. If you stand for nothing, you'll fall for everything. No, it's true. It's true. Look at J.K. Rowling. She wasn't down with transitioning kids, so they shunned her. Yeah, which is, you know, and she doesn't believe in, I think, trans people at all. But she's very, very liberal in all the other respects. But liberal people absolutely hate her. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. XiaLand's channel would absolutely have to be a Rumble exclusive. Yes. Scott, he does. We have some in the fridge for him as well. David, I do not live in the city, so he can suck my balls. I will say I have it set at 75, which I realize is hot for a lot of people, but for my Hawaiian ass, it's cold. It's cold. But anyway, I love you guys. You are absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for everything. I have to thank John Roberts with a 66. Oh, to get us to 800. I mean, I'm just overwhelmed. I love you guys so much. This is insane. 66. Yeah, I'm a girl and I'm small and I'm from Hawaii. So for me, 75 is the sweet spot. John Roberts and the Raccoons, thank you so much. Thank you absolutely so much. I do not have enough thank yous also, Blood of Heroes, for the amount of Red Boys that you dropped tonight. And for the anniversary gift to help us get some food for tomorrow to just enjoy whatever we order. That's so unbelievably sweet and thoughtful. I mean, just incredible. Thank you. So much. So many Red Boys tonight. K-Max with a golden shower boy as well. Scott Scale Shredder. Oh, also 20 gifted heathens, Blood of Heroes. Sorry, I just want to holy shit, thank you. Scott Scale Shredder with an orange boy as well. Thank you so much. Franklin dropping a freaking red boy. He just red boyed all over my face tonight. On top of the orange boy that he did to even everything out, so I don't have to think. So amazing. Absolutely incredible. I also got a golden shower boy from Old Nerdy. Old Nerdy, so sweet, so kind. Thank you so much. Backhand also with a golden shower boy and extra love and anti-anxiety hugs. Backhand, I swear they're helping. I swear it's helping. And RJP also, if he comes back to watch this later, thank you so much for the orange boy. So wonderfully sweet. Also over on Rumble, we had, 2 golden shower boys on Rumble from Red Rocket. Red Rocket, thank you so much for the wonderful love and support. Deranged Lunatic with $1 as well over on Rumble. Thank you. Oh my God. Scott Scale Shredder also with the gifted heathen. It went to Citric 19. Thank you so much. I can't believe we're ending the stream on 810. What a way to celebrate our anniversary and America's birthday. That is so cool. Thank you so much. Ashley, be safe tomorrow. I love you. I know it's going to be so hectic. You're a strong, kick-ass lady. Goddamn, you're awesome. Thank you so much, all of you wonderful heathens. You guys are wonderful. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. It does help with the algorithm, and I really appreciate all the comments that everybody leaves. And all the likes and all the love. And, you know, hey, we hit 10,000 subscribers. Next stop, 20. Let's go. Second gifted from Scott. Thank you, Backhand. I'm so sorry. Scott, that was the second gifted membership. Thank you so much. 2. Oh my God. Yes. Everybody go over to Courtney's stream. She is still streaming tonight. We love Courtney. She's freaking amazing. We got to get her back on here as well soon. Go watch her. She's probably watching body cam videos, which have to be freaking hilarious right now. Mine's on 70. I'm in Georgia. Ooh, it's hot down there, huh? Yeah. I have a hard time with the cold, but if it starts to get you, I'm so spoiled with Hawaii weather. You know, growing up there, it's so moderate. Sienna's like, it's so hot today. And we're like, how hot is it? 81. It was 97 yesterday. 81's like a hot day in Hawaii. All right. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I love all of you. Get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. I got to go take care of a poor peanut. And I will see you on Sunday. Oh, I hit the right button. Hell yeah. Sometimes I hit BRB, and I'm not going to BRB. Yeah, at night, it's hot as a mug over here, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, my sister's complaining about 81 being hot. I mean, she's right. We're so spoiled over there. So spoiled. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. This is what I do. I turn it off and then I just keep talking. I love all of you. Happy birthday, America. I hope you guys have the most wonderful, wonderful start to the weekend. It's hot as shit. So stay cool, get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep, and enjoy the weekend. Verbal Riot popped in. Oh, did I fucking miss it? God damn it. I'm going to message him. I feel like a D-weasel. I completely missed that. Son of a biscuit. I'll message him. I feel like an ass. All right. Good night. I love all of you. Thank you for letting me know, Frank. Oh, I would have felt terrible. What a dick weasel. Have a wonderful night. 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. Goodbye.